There is a famous quote by the atheist Karl Marx: "Religion is the opium of the people." It implies that religion exists just to keep people happy or even to control and manipulate the masses. Is it true that the only reason people believe in Christianity is because it makes them feel good? Well, it is true that Jesus offers his followers the promise of joy, peace, and a relationship with him. But it should also be noticed that Jesus also tells his followers that whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me, and that they should lose their life to find it. In fact, being a follower of Christ may offer some trials and tribulations in this life. Jesus lost his life, and many of his followers have been killed for their beliefs over the centuries. As the famous English scholar and author C.S. Lewis once said, "I didn't go to religion to make me happy. I always knew watching all the Shrek movies in one sitting would do that." Well, he didn't say it exactly like that, but he did continue to say that if you want a religion to make you feel really comfortable, I certainly don't recommend Christianity. So if you're a Christian who's only in it for the sweet, sweet taste of bread and grape juice, you might want to take another look at what Jesus had to say about following him. But what about the idea that religion exists to control people? Well, I admit that there have been cases in which nefarious people have used the umbrella of Christianity to teach false teachings in order to manipulate people into believing or doing certain things. But this is not what the Bible teaches. Instead, Jesus actually came to set us free from stuff like guilt or a sense of self-worthlessness. Jesus confronted many of the religious leaders of his day, rebuking them for imposing burdensome rules on the people to control them, and Jesus was furious at them. Jesus made it clear that God's law is for the purpose of helping and guiding mankind, not to burden them. Paul, the author of the book of Galatians in the Bible, explains it this way: "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free." So Christianity preaches freedom. Freedom from worry, hate, lack of self-control, and most importantly, the spiritual consequences of bad actions. But with this freedom comes great responsibility. Christians are basically Spider-Man, and being Spider-Man ain't easy. So yes, some people have turned to religion for its benefits, like the hope of stability it can bring. Still others may use religions and ideologies to control and manipulate people. But at the end of the day, the most important question about religion is it true? Because it doesn't matter what you believe if it isn't true. Just because ideas may make people feel good doesn't mean they aren't true. I personally love the idea of T-Rexes with their stubby little arms and their chunky little heads. Just because the thought of a T-Rex sinking its teeth into a dumb-looking Stegosaurus brings me joy and peace and comfort doesn't mean it never happened. And likewise, manipulative people can also believe in true things. The only thing that matters in this regard is the truth. So read the Bible, investigate its claims to see if the Bible is true, and if there is reason to believe that Jesus really could have risen from the dead. Then ask, are there good reasons to think that God exists? If so, reach out to God and ask him to connect with you. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Give this video a like and subscribe. See you next time.